Hi, Celina here with EXP Realty, your trusted real estate source with your housing market update for February 2020. I hope you enjoy the housing market predictions for 2020 that I did last month. And please keep watching these housing updates every month so you can hold me accountable for the things I predicted. Anyway, so here are the numbers and the stats for this month. And all I see is a shortage of listings. Where are all the houses? We have no listings. Supply continues to drop as the market is heating up. And there are two things that are happening right now at the same time, which in my opinion it's making the perfect storm. So this is the time of the year when buyers are out buying, but it is coinciding with a very unusual time in history when we have less listings than normal instead of more, because usually at the beginning of the year we have more listings. And the spring buying season definitely started sooner this year because typically we would see this many buyers in March and in April. And typically we would see a lot more listings at the beginning of the year than we did last month. And new listings did hit the market, but not in the numbers that we're used to. So less listings than normal came to the market last month, and more buyer demand than normal, and also they're buying earlier in the year than normal. So all those things happening at the same time. Listings are down 17% from last month to the same time last year. And in fact, last month was the lowest January in terms of listing supply in 19 years. Isn't that crazy? So not surprisingly, due to this lack of listings, buyers are going crazy right now. They are fierce and they are competitive and they're being aggressive to get those houses. To give you an idea, in the last 3 months, a quarter of the houses that recorded sold for over asking price. So that tells you that buyers are offering more money than the seller is asking for because they wanted that house. The luxury market continues to grow. For us here in the Phoenix Metro, the luxury market is from the $1 million and up. And in 2019, that market grew 10% from the previous year. So that market is growing. However, that market is not as crazy and hasn't appreciated as fast as the regular market, which is $500,000 and below, which is good news for you if you are a buyer in that price range, because you're probably not as stressed out. Anyway, so listings are down 39%. Our median sales price in the Phoenix Metro is $290,000, and we currently have 2.5 months of supply. Meaning, if no new listings were to come to the market, all inventory would be out in 2.5 months. And just to remind you, a seller's market is anything below 6 months. So we are in a hot seller's market, in case you did not know and in case you've been living under a rock. And that's it for me. Thank you. I hope this information was helpful. And if you have any questions, please reach out. You know how to find me.